And we are back. Couch Company Podcast. I'm John. With me as always, Tyler.
Hello.
Hi-lo.
Hello.
That is 12 and 2 on the craps table.
Oh my God.
You say high-low.
We got
There are 2 and
21 seconds in
12.
before.
I've banned myself from the casino again for the rest of the year.
Great.
So
That's good.
This happens about every fall.
So then when you go back, your birthday?
Yeah.
Is that the, okay.
Yep. Every
All right.
fall, I lose enough where I'm like, all right, we're done for the year. We're going to pack it in. And then
Does that include
It's birthday.
sports betting?
going there in sports betting, but anything on my phone doesn't count because
okay.
I already have
Yeah.
the money on my account. So I'm not
Oh,
depositing money.
yeah. That's how I am
I'm
with
not going to
McDonald's.
deposit more money.
Yeah.
That's how you are with what?
McDonald's. Yeah. If I order
you'll
from my
never have to
phone, then I'm good. If it's free,
Yeah.
it's a free breakfast burrito.
very girl math.
I had a breakfast burrito this morning. It was pretty good.
I thought you banned yourself from
I
McDonald's.
deleted the app, and on the way leaving, I dropped Penny off on Friday mornings, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I just had a hankering.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if I can download it, because I typically don't have service, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll download the app, and if it's like all saved, as long as I don't have to like put my card in, link everything and everything, boy, they make it so easy. All that stuff stays
I
like
know.
just right on there.
Oh,
and I'm
dude.
like, oh,
That's where the money's going.
within like, I don't know, like a street, like the app was downloaded. I just tapped it and it was like, welcome back.
Yep.
Here's your last thing that you bought. And
Yep.
it's just like, bye.
They have you on a leash.
Yeah. EO86 was my order number.
You know what you should do? You should just pull up to a drive-through. They ask what's your code.
Yeah.
Just give them a random 4 digits.
And
See
they'll
if
be
you
like, I don't see it.
see if you
I can't
snipe
see
a code. Yeah. But then
That's
you're
a-
like, oh,
That's a tough code.
must not be working.
Is it always 2 letters, 2 numbers?
I thought it was 4 numbers always.
No, definitely letters in there.
I've never had letters.
Okay. Because then if it's 2 letters first, then that actually that's a little bit easier. Less combinations, right?
No.
No?
There's 24 letters.
Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's fair.
Or 26 letters. There's 26 letters.
See, I sounded really stupid, and then you said 24 letters. So
I
now
got you.
we're even. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
24
We'll
letters.
scrub that out. That's fine.
No, I don't care.
No, you're right. 26 letters, and then
I don't give a hoot.
I don't know if it's always 2 letters and 2 numbers. I don't know. Anyway.
I've always had 4 numbers.
You banned yourself. So
High-low is 212 on the craps table. You go up to the craps table, you say high-low, you pass them some sauce. They put it on 2, they put it on 12. You got to roll it to 1 bet. Mm-hmm. Probably one of the worst odds in the house in terms of house edge. House edge, you're looking at maybe 24%,
Okay.
which means out of every $100 you bet on that bet, you're expected to lose $24. That is bad.
Is it, though?
100, yeah, of course.
How so? Do you win the others? The $80?
Your rate of return is 76%. So you're gonna get you're gonna put $100 back. You're gonna get back 76.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you.
This is all
Yeah.
theoretical.
Yeah.
This is all mathematical.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst edges in the casino.
Oh, the whole casino. Not
Yes,
just
the
within
middle of the
craps
craps table, some of the worst bets, as well as the money wheel. If you've ever seen that carnival game at the casino, as well as some slots. Obviously, you can't tell the slots; they set those odds. I will never touch a slot machine in my life, but
So why do you play craps then? If it's like
craps
the worst?
has some of the best bets in the casino. So the way I play craps, I've probably explained this 1,000 times on the podcast, but I will do it again.
This is episode 202. So
Yeah, no title last week.
I'm trying a new format.
All right.
I'm trying to
No titles.
streamline.
I like your titles, though.
Episode 202.
I know.
Yeah, so I looked up some stuff and it said that people get confused. So like you can put something in there and if it doesn't like they're like what it like I don't know what this is and then that's it. So I'm trying to put the episode and then
I
maybe
actually
get a
thought
little pithy
numbers were worse in terms of viewership because if you look at maybe that's like specific to Let's Plays, but I've heard a lot of people talk about Let's Plays on like YouTube.
where it's like part 57.
Yeah,
You
if
missed
they-
a lot of it. Yeah.
Exactly. They
If
actually
it was, so you're right, but if it's like a crime podcast or something like that, on the flip side,
where
if
it's episodic.
correct,
Not,
yeah, if it's
not
yeah,
what would you call that?
like a continuous thought or whatever,
Yeah, right.
But if it's just like week to week stuff, all you're doing is you're showing, hey, we've been around for 4.5 years. or whatever.
Fair.
We'll try it. I'm looking. We're up like 300 views over the past 90 days. from last time. So it's like
welcome,
over 800 or something, like, which is awesome. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. But I may be testing a lot of stuff. We'll see.
Yeah,
Fridays are just the day to post, apparently.
It's really strange.
Yeah.
I got an email at 5 a.m. this morning.
5:30 a.m. on Fridays is our sweet spot.
That is wild.
Yep.
That's when Jeff's refreshing.
That's when he's going in and doing it. Yeah.
He's going to bed probably and just refreshing his phone.
Well, my thing is, like, I'm trying to, because it's a lot of work to come up with the art and the thing and the title and doing all this stuff. So I'm trying to take, like, okay, like, here's the amount of time I have. Where do I best place it? So if it's a standard image and a standard episode title, and I can put more time into, like, the chapters or the description and stuff like that, I can do that and kind of play with it. But
there you go.
If we see a dip, I'll obviously
change
it.
Do you. But I just get a nice little fuzzy feeling out of the titles because it's like, that's clever.
I can give you a title.
Dude, you're good. It's not going to be the same.
Why is it not going to be the same?
It's got to be actually on there.
Well, that's what I mean.
You say you put it back on. I thought you were going to, like, text me, like, here's what the title would have been.
No, if I'm going to do that work, I'll just put the title in.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm banned. I banned myself from the casino.
Yeah. Sorry.
Craps. Best play in the house.
Best in the house.
Blackjack, technically.
Yeah.
Depending on what the rules are. I've been through this. Listen to episode 132.
All right, so we got gambling out of the way. Do you want to talk about your fantasy football with your brother?
I lost to my 0-3 brother.
Yeah.
Bad times. I don't know how I lost. I don't even remember. Fantasy football sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's just random. It proves nothing unless you win, then you're smart.
Yeah. If somebody drops from our league, that's like a bad thing.
Are you going to drop?
No, I'm not saying that.
Don't drop.
I'm not saying that. Saying that.
Don't drop.
I'm saying it's a $20 money pit every year, but other than that, like, it's like,
yeah, okay. Like, let's pick one thing in here. We'll save 10 years of fees if we restrain ourselves on one little Tyler purchase.
I'm saying that's a Silk song or whatever.
You didn't like that?
I'm looking around.
I'm like, not too close to home. I'm just looking at every single thing and just seeing prices right.
I have too much crap.
Nice.
I have too much crap.
It's okay. You've earned it.
I don't know.
That's what you should do instead of, you know how I think of everything as McChicken. I used to. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
You should think of everything in league fees. How many league fees is this going to call me? How many years can I play fantasy football?
Sure.
For this keyboard or Retroid or whatever.
Yotai was $70.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
3.5 years.
At 3.5 years of being miserable every week.
Yeah.
That seems...
But that's being an adult. That's being a true sports fan. You're starting to feel it.
I got so many other things that I can...
be miserable about, but this is
not
like
be miserable, but to be an adult about.
Yeah, but this is like a great. You can commiserate with your fellow humans.
You guys get extremely suicidal in the fantasy football chat.
It's not good. It's a problem. It's actually something. Well, I don't think I said anything, did I?
You have not. Will in particular.
I think Will's a Giants fan with me though.
I'm very excited to play the Giants. Who are they playing?
The Saints.
I have someone playing against them that
the New Orleans Saints.
Hey,
do you have Alvin Kamara?
No, it's
do
not
you
that.
have
it's not that good.
Olave? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Chris Olave.
I don't know my entire team.
You don't have the quarterback. I would hope you probably have a better quarterback than Spencer Radler.
Fantasy football is currently unavailable.
Nice.
So I can't tell you who I have.
Well, that is brutal. Yeah. I'll tell you who you have.
Yours
I forget who
work?
their tight end is. Yeah, I'm a premium member.
Tell me it works. You're such a... Wait, are we playing? Or no, that's your team.
That's my other team.
Okay.
All right, I will look it up. Good podcasting.
Nah, that's fine.
I'm trying to think of who's on. I can't even think of any Saints anymore. All I know is Alvin Kamara. And I think Olave is still on there, but I have no idea.
I didn't even know I had a Saint on my team.
Yeah, that's a weird... The Saints are very bad.
Yeah.
Although they gave Buffalo kind of a run for their money a little bit last week, but not really. You have Rashid.
Oh, he's my running back.
No, he's a wide receiver.
Oh, okay, great. I have no idea who that is.
Shahid.
Does he like project for like 10 points or something?
Yeah.
I was actually going to take him out and put my tight end in as my flex.
Do it.
I was
he
thinking
projected
about
more?
it. I was thinking about
Laporta?
it. Yeah,
It's not a bad shout.
it's not. But
Cincinnati sucks, so
but he,
it's not a
they're
bad move.
Like they're not expecting him to do too
Laporta
well.
is like he's projected more than
Yeah, but his averages.
your other guy.
I look at the averages. I don't know if that's good or bad. I should probably look at like the matchups and different things like that. But I just don't. I don't care.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten double digits since week 1. Sam Laporta.
That's what I mean.
But-
He's always projected, but he's never actually hitting them.
All right, so here's a little cheat code. Not a cheat code, but what you want to look for pass catchers is targets.
Mm-hmm.
That'll tell you a lot more than
Oh, like
the
how
actual
often they
points.
actually get. Yeah.
Yeah, you want volume. Volume is very important in terms of determining who's going to do well.
Yeah.
So,
I got
I'm
lucky with
playing-
my one running back, so that's good.
yeah. Who's your one running back now?
Scattaboo? Scattaboo, yeah.
That's my guy, dude.
Yeah.
New York Giants.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm like betting against myself at that point.
No, you're not. If you have 2 offensive players, you just want a shootout.
Yeah, I
That
guess
can be very good for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I suck at fantasy football. I don't know anything about sports. It is what it is.
And I know even less. So
But you won that 1 year, dude.
I won that 1 year.
I
And
mean-
I've come in second a lot. Like I will say that I've come in second place a lot in my fantasy career.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that feel worse than like not?
No, because I always get my money back. I think I won once for the work league. I want to say I came in second place at least once, if not twice, and at least once, if not twice, for this league.
Well, you backed out of the work league, right? You're
I
you're
did.
out.
I did. I can only do one. I can't do multiple.
I'm in 3, and
That's insane.
God, do I hate
No.
it. I told myself, I'm only doing 1.
Yeah.
And then I got roped into another. And then at the last minute, I got roped into a 3rd on Yahoo, of all things. So not only
Yuck.
am I playing fantasy football, I'm getting my data stolen at the same time.
Well, your day, dude, your day has been stolen.
My
The
data's
moment-
gone, dude.
The moment you plugged in Sly Cooper, you're over.
Dude, Sly Cooper does
Retroid.
not run super well. I have to play on native resolution.
Native resolution, and there's also another emulator we could do. If Sly is like your thing, but the problem is it's like
I
a whole
honestly, at this
thing
point,
you
I
have to
might
swap.
just. Well, I'm surprised you aren't playing on PSX2
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Like I thought that was the standard PS2 emulator.
This one's I think a branch of it that handles some things better. The guy,
Interesting.
Retro Game Core, actually explains it.
I
but-
found a kind of a neat website I should show you where this guy did a lot of testing on games, and then he has like settings.
which one's
and
best
little,
for what. Oh, there you go.
So Ryan Retro,
Okay.
and he
Yeah.
has like the game, and
Well,
he
dude,
has
if you
different
wanna-
tiers. Like this is playable, and then it has like the settings like 1 times native and just some like notes on it.
Is it so is it a specific emulator that he uses then? Or does he tell
Yeah,
you the
he
emulator
has.
he uses as well?
So if you go to his homepage, it took me forever to find this. I found it once, and I was like, "Yeah." So you see, you pick your emulator, Retroid Pocket 5. Oop. All this stuff. There's the Retroid Pocket Flip 2,
Nice.
and then
Yeah, send that to me.
you go to.
But I guess what I'm saying is, does he tell you
game.
what actual emulator to use? Not the device, but the emulator
Oh
itself.
yeah. I think so. Yeah. So you see the 3rd column emulator,
What does it say?
Nether SX2.
Yeah, that's what you're
Yeah.
using.
So you pick your emulator. He has write-ups on different emulators.
That's what I mean. But that's
this is the one we're using.
That's the one you're using.
Yes.
So do you have to? He'll have a
So if
different.
you go to Sly Cooper, for example, right, on his little list here.
it tells you to use a different emulator for it.
No. It tells you, so Sly Cooper, 1 times native. Now he says it runs great, right? He gives different ratings, but it's 1 times native, so it looks like poop.
Well,
it is what it
looks
is.
normal. Like it looks.
Well, it's
one time
PS2.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a long time ago.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
a spoiled man.
Okay.
I'm a spoiled man.
It's native. It's exactly how it was back in the day, and it runs exactly.
Look, I'm not complaining,
used
but
to.
I'm complaining.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know, dude.
What I'm saying is,
have-
if you ever want to change your emulator, you let me know. We can do that.
No, I think it's fine. I don't think it's going to run better on anything else. Like, I don't think it's going to run so significantly better on PSX 2
Yeah.
that you're going to be able to bump it up.
The only
to
one
like
they called
whatever.
out was GameCube. There were certain GameCube games that ran better on a different emulator than the other one, but
Interesting.
it's not even an emulator. I think it's like a rendering. technique.
GameCube's the Dolphin
Yeah, it's a
Whatever.
render. It's not an emulator. It's a rendering technique that it
Yeah,
uses.
there's some weird things because I was playing it. I think you have my default settings on the Retroid to like 2x or something,
Probably.
or maybe more.
Yeah.
And there were some really weird things
Didn't know
going
what was
on.
going on.
Dude, it was like shaders weren't compiling. I was falling through the floor. It was really weird. It was
On
actually
Sly?
yes.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Huh.
Where it was like
So it was basically
collision
like
boxes
Borderlands.
weren't loading into
Yeah.
the game. It was so
Yeah.
weird. On
Okay.
how it was.
But changing it to 1 fixed it.
oh yeah, it runs great now. You'll get a stutter here and there.
The Thor is coming out in like maybe like a week.
Thor.
Yeah, the IN Thor. AYN Thor.
I don't know what that is.
It's the DS one.
Oh yeah, right.
And they finally got one in. Retro Game Core just got his, but he's going to Japan, which I'm like, oh, good for you. You get to go on a vacation, but like,
I really
give me
need
that
to know.
review. Yeah. So he puts out.
Do you
Like,
think it'll be sold out?
I don't know. Probably not. Like,
so
it'll
he'll be all right.
all right. Yeah. I just want to know what his thoughts are. And he always puts out a video where he's like, here's my first impressions. And it's like a 40-minute video. And then he reviews it after like a week or whatever.
Oh wow,
But I just want something that plays 3DS really well. And I think
that
that's
would
good.
be it. Or you get a 3DS.
Well, this one,
Like
you
an
can,
actual
you can get a
3DS.
max one, which is like pretty expensive, but it has 16 gigs of RAM in it and it runs PC games really well.
Oh
So
my
then you can
gosh.
start being like, okay, well, do I actually get that? And then I emulate like,
Why not just? Can't you get an emulator on your Steam Deck?
yeah. Yeah.
So what are we doing?
It's the size. The Steam Deck's real big.
Oh, I see.
Steam
And you
Deck
don't have
is
the dual
huge.
screens,
Yeah.
right? Which also makes
Well,
sense.
that's the only reason I'm
For
looking at
DS
this one.
games.
Otherwise, I'd be completely fine with the Flip. Like even the Thor, I'm not getting the top of the line one. I'm going to get the middle one that runs everything to PS2 perfectly, and it's slightly more powerful than the Flip 2.
Flip, yeah.
So I can at least see like, okay, hey, maybe I can run Sly at 2. I don't, not that I would because I don't play PS2 games, but
yeah.
I don't know. I can play Balatro, so that's good.
What a game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all that matters, right?
Dude, I have
If you can play
Balatro on
Balatro.
Switch, PC, iOS, Android, because I bought them all native for that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Same with Stardew Valley. I have
Yeah.
like 6 different copies of it.
It's those freaking indie games, man.
Yeah,
They're just the
they're
best.
so good. Switch 2 is very, very good for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just game anywhere, couch, bed.
Have you tried Final Fantasy yet?
No.
Tactics? Did you buy it yet at all?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I haven't yet.
They were saying it's really difficult
Yeah.
or something, and
Well, yeah, because it's Jeff. He's probably maxed it. He's like, hey,
He did,
hurt
yeah,
me
he
plenty,
sent-
baby. Like, come on.
he sent that picture of
Yeah. Just everything maxed.
every slider just breaking off the side of the screen.
Was that for that or was that for Yotai?
Oh, you know what? That might have been for Yotai.
It looked Yotai-ish.
I'm sure it's for both. I'm sure he did both, whatever
Yeah.
he could do.
But you've been playing Hades. That's the...
Hades 2
Yeah.
is all I've been playing.
I just got my animal for people. I don't know if,
Oh,
if that
wow.
makes sense. Yeah,
Of
I'm
course.
dude. I'm like
Dude, you're
12
getting,
hours
you're
behind
getting
you.
lapped.
Easy.
I have like
Easily.
25 hours.
Yeah. Well, that's because so you're 25 hours in that.
Yeah.
I'm 70 hours in Borderlands. So it's
Oh
like
my gosh, how's that going?
Yeah.
We haven't played.
we haven't played. I'm
Or have you just been playing by yourself?
no, I'm kind of done with it until like if Kyle's on or someone else is on, I'll play. But like
I just
until you
gotta
guys play it, I'm
Get
not
to the
gonna-
end game.
Yeah.
So maybe we just spend a night to do that. And
Yeah.
I just want to see what the end game's like. And then I'm probably done with it.
Yeah.
Unless like everyone's on or whatever. And, you know,
Yep.
I just rather be playing Hades.
Yeah, which is completely
Like, that
fine. That's why I'm
game
not even bothering. Like
Never crashes.
I wasn't even.
That game loves me.
I can clearly tell that you're into something when it's like, I just look at your time and it's just like skyrocketing.
When I'm in, I'm
like,
in. Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
always
Which is
been
great.
the case. Yep.
I'm not getting pulled in as quickly as I did with Hades 1.
Interesting. Yeah.
I like being in actual like I don't know, Satan's lair. Or like
Oh,
Hades'
yeah,
lair
and
before.
so-
like
and,
yeah, like this one isn't as like
what is it called?
Ellery's? I don't know.
No, what is the underworld called? I can't even remember. Isn't there a name for it?
Asphodel or Asphodel?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
second world. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting there, and I unlocked the pets.
Yeah.
I unlocked the I guess slight spoiler, like Olympus. Like I can go up or down now depending on how I want to do it.
Very
I'm
interesting.
Still, yeah, I'm
addition.
still not like. I guess it's just to mix it up, which is great. Like that, more the better. I got to the second world in Olympus, so like on the ship and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yes.
And then I
knew you'd like that part.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you.
I just unlocked the aspects of the different weapons.
Nice.
So now I can start kind of picking and choosing and looking at different
really
things.
Opens up.
I picked the daggers and the backstabbing because I remember really liking backstabbing in Hades 1, and I started playing with that, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty fun. So we'll try that.
Yeah,
we'll
the daggers, that's the first weapon I won with. And then the stab. I'm trying to just win a run with every weapon, which I haven't done yet.
Yeah. Is it a spoiler? So, like, when you say win, do you go through all of, like, because you have to pick if you want to go up or down each night. Mm-hmm. Is winning just going through either up or down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just two different kind of runs.
Okay. So you just got through. Did you go up or down?
I've won
for
both.
the run. Okay, so you got them both. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I've won many times now.
Oh, so you're just like crushing it then. Like you must be real good at.
Well, I haven't turned the skulls on yet, which Jeff's like, I think he said he was at 17 skulls, which is insane to me. Like, dude, I'm not that good. I'm like just trying to get a win on every weapon, try everything out.
Yeah.
See the story.
Sure. Yeah.
I think the story is much more interesting in this game to me than the first one.
I like the story that it doesn't really hold your hand too much. Like they're just talking like they've been talking. Like you're just like it at least in the beginning, it feels like you're jumping in the middle of a conversation.
Yes.
And then you're just playing catch up trying to figure stuff out.
But I think it does it in a good way where
Definitely,
it's like I'm not super lost. I might be like, should I know this or something? And then either it'll explain it or you just kind of get the context clues of, I guess they've talked about it. Well, I'm not going to go super into detail, not to spoil it, but it's like, oh, they seem to have a plan already that was talked about before I started playing this game.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm smart enough to like put that together.
Out,
like, oh, this was the plan. Like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
Yeah.
The way they do it. So it is interesting. Like the first game was awesome. And I think is great for its simplistic idea. Like, hey, he's trying to get out of Hades.
Yeah.
And this one just expands on every aspect of this game is just expanded on in a great way. And I think it's really just smart in how they do it. I think it's just an upgrade personally. That's how I'm feeling so far.
And even the like world to world, I think they do a very good job mixing it up where it's like, here's we'll call it like pseudo open world-esque thing where it's like, okay, like you're in this bigger area and you have to like run a different parts to unlock the different abilities
that's
and stuff.
Cool. I really
the
like
ship
that.
is really neat. Like it mixes it up a little bit, which is cool.
Yep.
It took me forever to realize that like the icons on the doors will tell you what like is actually behind them, as far as like resources
like
and stuff, and like, oh hey, like this is like a higher chance to get it like more resources than another one and different things, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I think everything is pretty good, and I do like going and talking to everybody too. I don't find it being a chore or anything. Like it's pretty good. Yeah,
and that's what the last game did well. Also, where the characters are just really solid. All the gods unique, great artwork. I will say I probably like Zagreus more as a main character. Yeah. Although I do like her a lot. I think she's good too in a very different way, and it's really funny. Like one of the, I guess, slight spoiler, this is very early on though, like one of the interactions you have with Chaos, it was like, I didn't know that, it was something along the lines like, I didn't know you guys could be related, but you're just like so much duller than Zagreus or something. Like he was interesting. Yeah. Just totally roasting her.
Yikes.
I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's pretty funny.
No, I think she's very different personality wise, but still very good.
Yeah.
And interesting. And
all the gods, like even the ones where I'm like, so like Aphrodite, right? Aside from being like a smoke show.
Yeah.
All of her skills, or a lot of her skills, are always like, get up really close to the enemy. And that's not how I play, right? Like I like the range stuff.
Distance, yeah.
So it is really cool that now that I've upgraded like the daggers, and now I'm going to be like running in and backstabbing people, now I'm searching out her for those moves to increase that kind of stuff. So it's like, I like the expanded customization you can do and like rolling with it and figuring out your build in the middle. Like I know Hades 1 had that, but this one just feels like so much more expansive.
Yeah.
To your point, whereas like just
Yes.
everything's just bigger and more,
Yep.
which isn't always better. But in this case, I'm having trouble like seeing the flaw or like the cracks in it.
I think good sequels, expand on
What worked?
what worked.
Yeah.
To like, it's a good sequel when it's hard to go back and play the first one, and there's not much reason to. Maybe minus like the story or whatever. And I feel that way about this game.
Interesting. Okay.
I feel like if I were to, and I would have to go back and play it. But I feel like if I were to go back and play it, it might not feel as good.
So whenever I played the early access, I actually went back to play the original Hades.
Yeah.
And it made me appreciate that game actually more. Now I will say that this is better than when I played originally the early access. Like they've definitely fleshed some stuff out, and it's getting there. I just remember getting hooked on Hades quicker. And now that I've unlocked a lot of stuff, now I'm starting to like get in the loop and really wanting to do that one more run. But up until that point, I was like, man, I'm really just beating my head against the wall here on certain things.
Yeah, I had the same kind of blockage. There's like one boss I just kept getting stuck on, and then there is kind of a breakthrough you get, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was specifically, but I just had, some things go my way and you kind of snowball. That's what I, glanced at some of the reviews because I was just looking at like what the score was. And I think that's kind of what I saw a little bit, where it's like maybe a little bit of a slower start, but it ramps up. And once you're in it, it'll hook you. So It sounds like you have a similar experience to that. I was pretty in all the way. I just missed, I don't know, Supergiant just has this art style and charm to their games where I was like, this is where I want to be right now. Like, this is the game I want to play.
I think my biggest, and this is 100% my fault, but I think if I didn't play the early access bit, I would have been sucked into this more, because I did have to replay a lot. I didn't have to, but I was like, I'm going to start fresh. I'm not going to just continue.
Right,
so
right.
I did replay a lot of stuff that I've already done. So it was less like, it was just kind of like retreading old stuff that's like slightly tweaked or slightly different. And I was like, okay, like I just want to get to the new stuff. And now that I'm there, I am getting.
That's why I personally did not touch
Yeah.
the early access at all.
Yeah, that's the smart way. You know how I am.
It's the same thing with Baldur's Gate. I was like, not touching this. I just want a fresh.
Yep.
Give me 1.0.
Yeah.
Yep. The patience, the discipline.
You're doing it. You're doing it right, because now that I'm getting into Hades, I'm having fun with Hades. The controls so different than Silksong, and I am dreading going back to that game.
I'm boned.
Well, you're less boned because.
And then
you're
Kyle sends me a freaking video of a guy being on a saxophone. Like, yeah, people are better than me, dude.
People are literally playing Hollow Knight and Silksong at the same time, where the input on a controller is controlling both games, and they're going through and trying to beat the game simultaneously.
It reminds me of a time that I lost the game in League of Legends to a guy with no arms. And it's like, just people are better than me in this world. It's just like, sometimes you just got to tip your cap and say, move on, man. Like, Hollow Knight's going to be rough.
Are you, so Tactics is on your radar. You're going to play that.
Yeah, I got to get through Hades, although it's tough. Like, it's a catch-22, right? I am loving my time with it.
Yeah.
And part of me is like, I don't want this to end. But Tyler sent out this list. And it's like, I can't believe Game of the Year is almost here. And it's just a massive list of like games we need to play.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's the other half of it where I need to play these games. I don't have to, I guess, but I want to. And it's tough. You got to balance it somehow. So, I don't want to rush through my time with Hades. I want to take my time, but at the same time, I got to get to the other games. I got to play Shinobi. I got to play Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm really excited for that because I was going through my Fire Emblem kind of phase a little bit there.
Yeah.
Dude, I really want the new Fire Emblem. Just a little sidebar.
Yeah.
God, do I not want to pay Switch 2 for it? But it looked really cool, and I was like, balls. I want to play it bad.
They'll probably have a Fire Emblem Switch 2 bundle.
If you buy Chelsea Switch 2, which is not outside the realm of possibility,
no, not at all. Yeah.
let me let me borrow that, John.
Sure,
you know,
sure, yeah.
let me borrow that, John. I'll even come over. I won't even take it
Dude,
home.
I bought Chelsea so many Switches. It's not even funny.
I know you
and
have.
She
You
hates
could,
all of them.
You can build a house.
Yeah, I could build a.
She'll hate that. I'll buy it off of you for half price.
There you go. Sure.
I would do that.
Sure.
I'll trade you my Switch 1. You can have another one on the stack.
Switch. Oh my god. Yeah. It's the,
you have a white one?
The sentimentality of it.
I have the white one.
I do have the white one.
Yeah. Okay. I think everyone has the white one.
Well, I wanted a Switch 1 just in case I ever want to like kind of like jailbreak it or whatever. I want like the best one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I was saying I was going to wait for the OLED screen on Switch 2, but that's a game I'm really going to want to play next year.
Yeah.
And I should have never bought this. Like, this is going to go down as one of my worst purchases of all time.
Trade it in, put it on a Switch 2, and like you can play all your
trade
old
in
games.
for $10.
I think it's more than that. I think if
$20?
if you play it towards a Switch 2, I think you get it.
30?
I got a decent like upwards of $70, $90, something like that. It was pretty decent.
Yeah. What do I have to do? Like reset it, or will they take care of that?
They would take care of that.
They're not gonna steal my data?
Nah. Well, I would reset it.
Yeah. Is that easy? I'd have to look
Yeah,
that up.
super easy.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just like go to GameStop, or
Yeah, that's what I did.
are they still around, or
As far as I know, now are they gonna be around in a year? Who knows? Maybe.
there'll be another spike in the stock that'll keep them,
No, they'll
running?
be, the moment a new console comes out, they'll spike again, and they'll be fine for.
Is that how it works?
With new consoles and stuff, that's what they're trying to do. I don't know.
What happens when we go to cloud gaming? They're toast.
They're gonna be in
They
trouble.
hook you into the cloud and you
trouble.
just play in the store.
Dude, we're getting there. Like we're cloud game, like handhelds. People scoff at them. I scoffed at them, but like I am.
Oh, you're converted.
I am so converted.
Oh my gosh!
Like if the power is there, like it's just such a better.
My
better way to
hands
play.
get tired. Like when I play the Switch and I'm in bed, like my hands will get tired.
Well, yeah, but that's why you get the case for it, and it's
Maybe
night
I need
and
like
day.
a brace.
You could. They make a pillow.
Maybe I just get up and go to my computer and be an adult. What do you think about
Overrated.
that?
Overrated.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Just be a little couch
Why?
potato.
Why would you do that when you could bring the computer to you?
Because my
streaming.
computer's bigger than your house, kind of.
I know, but that's what I
It's
mean. Like,
I love the look of my computer. Like,
Yeah.
call me a douchebag. That thing's a beast.
matches
dude.
your car. It's just
It's so cool. I could get
a
like
muscle
the
computer.
the red like Dodge
yeah.
colors in there. Well, I actually it'll based on the artwork of the game, the color scheme will convert automatically
Nice.
when I boot up a game.
Which is awesome.
Oh, it's
That's-
so
yeah.
cool. I love it. It's a little off. Like the colors aren't really like you would hate it.
Yeah.
Because the colors are like not quite there.
Dude, whenever I had all the lights going in the back and it would like match your computer screen and
Yeah.
stuff like that, that stuff is really cool. It's just like
it's
there's
so
so
cool.
much extra crap. Like I already have way too much stuff on my desk that I gotta like.
Well, this
rip
is all
out and
built
stuff.
into my computer, so it's
Yeah.
like, and it's not obnoxious. Like some of the RGB is so obnoxious in,
Yeah.
in gaming computers. I think it's very tasteful.
Yes.
I think my
agree.
computer is well. It's not really. It's a beast. It's
massive,
It's not
but
super tasteful, but it's
as
a little
tasteful as it
tasteful.
can be.
It's
with
like
its
a.
size.
It's like a. It's like a big steak. It's tasty,
yeah.
but it's big.
It's for two.
It's like a
It's for
72
two,
ouncer.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
And it still can't run Borderlands.
You get a shirt if you
decent
finish
frame
it.
rate,
I'll put it to you that way. You know, you get your picture on the wall, but it's tasty.
I am very excited to have Battlefield out, which is coming out in
next
like
week.
a week. Is it a week? Oh
It's,
my goodness!
next Friday.
Yikes! That's
Next
crazy.
Friday when you're listening to our voice.
All right, so then, yeah, that's coming
Battlefield
out,
is out
and then
today.
and then I'll feel good because my computer can run it and it will look good, and I know.
Yeah,
that.
I think the beta was pretty good largely.
Yeah.
I ran into a couple issues, but I think it was more the game. Like there's this one game I loaded into. My guy was invisible and I couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I tried to respawn, like I was like totally
It's better
soft
than-
locked.
I know I keep bringing up Borderlands, but like that's the thing. That's the thing that
Borderlands is like top 10, one of the worst running games I've ever played.
yeah, and it's one of those like, oh, maybe if I got a better computer, I could do it and stuff. But it's just like I don't need one. Like playing Hades, I don't need one. Playing this, I don't need. Like,
Nope.
it's fine. It's fine.
100%. Playing Silk Song, you don't need one.
Yeah,
The game runs perfect.
on anything. Yeah,
Until you throw your handheld out the window, that might
You just
inhibit
snap it in
performance
half.
a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Kyle's getting the Ally. He has that
ROG.
pre-ordered. Yeah. So I really want to just hold it because the main thing for me is, does the control feel good? Like
Yeah.
I understand Switch is really cool where it's like it's small and compact. Give me the bulbous.
Yeah,
I just want an Xbox
right.
controller in my
Grip on
hand
there.
with a screen in the middle. That's all I want.
That's what it should be. That's what it's marketed as.
Exactly. So if that
So you're gonna hold that. It's gonna be love at first sight.
probably
or not.
and then I'll sell my Steam Deck.
I mean, on paper, it should be better than the Steam Deck in almost every way.
The X is the smaller one, like the Ally. So there's the Ally, and then there's the Ally X. The Ally is comparable to Steam. The Ally X is slightly better.
Well,
like
even if it's
15% better, or
even if
whatever.
it's comparable to the Steam Deck, just the flexibility that you have, where
Yeah.
yes, I can have Steam, yes, I can have Xbox. I'm not running Linux.
My thing is,
Where
I
nobody
want
knows what to do
to
with it.
plug it in. I just want one cord.
Yeah.
Which in the X is the one that has this. I don't think the lower end does. It's Thunderbolt 4.
Yep.
You just plug it in,
Boom.
and now suddenly everything's there, and it just
Boom.
acts as your little hub.
Yep.
And you're good to go. And if that is how that works, where I can plug it into my monitor or my TV or whatever, and it's fine, I'm set.
Then we're good.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Microsoft, Xbox.
They're doing so many good things.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I don't know if you heard
different.
this. They are in a little bit of hot water, I think, as the kids say,
They're trying. Yeah.
as the adults say, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more of an older expression.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Game Pass got increased,
Yes.
I think, like 50%.
Change the name of it.
Oh, really? What is it called now?
It's Game Pass, but now it's was it Essential, Premium,
Yeah.
and Ultra or something?
So first of all, I want to start with this. Your bet looking bad.
My bet?
Oh, yeah.
How?
You're saying Game Pass is going to be around in
Yeah.
how many
Oh,
years?
yeah. Easy.
No way.
Easy.
No, dude, they crashed the site for their cancellations.
Nah.
What do you mean, no?
They'll be back.
Look it up.
They'll be back.
Look it up.
They will be back. It's
Nope.
a joke.
What's a joke?
A joke.
They're a joke.
They're a joke.
Microsoft's a joke.
Nah. They know what they're doing.
I don't think they do.
All right. Well, you keep going.
This is the one thing that they had on the competition. The
Yeah.
only saving grace they had was Game Pass.
Yeah.
And they have just spiked it into this. So it's not even a gradual change. They're just through the roof.
It's fine.
And then the standard version doesn't have day one games anymore.
It never did.
Yes, it did. Well,
No, since they've already changed that. That's not a new
on
thing.
PC it did though.
Well, their PC still has. PC's
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always get confused about the PC Game Pass.
PC Game
versus-
Pass is just a tier. So that you have the Essential, the Premium. Let's call it Essential, Premium, and Ultra, and then there's PC is the.
So
is
I
the
think
standalone tier.
Ultimate's going from 20 to 30, and then Standard's going from 12 to 16. 50?
Something like that. Yeah.
So it is interesting move.
Yes.
Like, at what point is it not worth it anymore?
Well, so here's the thing. Let's see here. Ultra is what, $30? Does that
Yes.
sound right?
Yes, that's the Ultimate.
Yeah. So, or Ultimate. I'm sorry. So you have that, which I guess is the same as Premium for PlayStation.
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
I believe so.
So Premium, you're looking at $18
For PlayStation.
for PlayStation. Yeah. Now the big difference
But they're-
there is PlayStation does not give you their day one
No.
releases. So if you factor that in, and this is why I don't think, like, yes, everyone gets super heated right away.
Yep.
My thing is, the last time Xbox tried, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, so like, don't get me wrong, I'm not super thrilled with this, but like, let's think about it. The last time they tried to hike the price, and hike the price means like, hey, we want to increase it by $1 or $2 or whatever it was. And everyone freaked out,
Right.
Even though they haven't increased the price since they like started Xbox Live.
Well, they
And
did once
sure, but like that's what I mean.
because it was $9.99. Now it's like 12.
Well, this is prior to this.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
tried it and they went back on
right.
it and they
I remember
slowly
that.
changed it and they
Right.
pulled some levers and did
Yep.
whatever. So they still increased it.
right.
But they're getting to a point where it's like, okay, like if you're looking at every other streaming service, so I'm talking Hulu, HBO, Netflix, Disney, Apple, literally I'm getting emails once a week by one streaming service or another saying, hey, just to give you better content or whatever BS they're saying, we're increasing this, we're increasing that, we're increasing like whatever. So Microsoft is just behind the curve a little bit where it's like they haven't been increasing stuff. Now they just did, so I understand this is kind of like talking about the size of my mouth, but like I think they're getting to the point where it's like, okay, they rip the Band-Aid off. Okay. They do it now, which is like right before friggin' Call of Duty launches. And then you're like, okay, well, I want to play Call of Duty. Do I pay the $70? Do I just pay the $30? And I have Call of Duty plus 100 other games or 200, however many you have. Plus all the other games. Because like, if you're going to hike the price, now's the time to do it when, man, that really stings, but Expedition 33 wins game of the, like, let's say it wins Game of the Year. Oh, that's on Game Pass. Silksong wins Game of the Year on Game Pass. Doom's real good, nominated for a bunch of stuff on Game Pass. Call of Duty, Game Pass. And it's like, now that they're showing all of this stuff, the Fortnite's on there, the Ubisoft Plus is on there. That's only on console, I believe. That's not on PC, which is a little weird. And it's not the premium Ubisoft Plus. It's the set.
Oh my gosh.
It's insane.
Giving me a headache.
But you're getting a lot of stuff. If any of
well,
the,
look, we've been singing the praises of Game Pass this entire year. This is definitively the best year of Game Pass we've ever had.
But you see what I'm saying is, like, if you're going to raise the price, you have to do it in one of the best years. Do I think next year is going to be nearly as good as this year? Doubtful.
Well, I think that's the concern, right? It's like, oh, here's the price increase. Next year's not going to compete with this year, theoretically.
Yeah, but how many people actually have played all of those games? And you're doing it right before, because, like, you got to think, too, this is also happening where Call of Duty is coming out. All the people that didn't buy an Xbox already, maybe they'll buy some for Christmas, and that's the easiest add-on in the world, where it's like, oh, it's $30 a month, but mom and dad, I get 300 games with this. Where it's like people that are new to the ecosystem won't know, oh, it used to be $15 and now it's double that or whatever. They just think, okay, well, I'm already paying $20 for Netflix or whatever. Like it's like,
well, there's a breaking point at some point. I'm just
100%.
I don't know how people afford all these streaming services.
Don't think we're there yet, because I think when you're looking at the
I don't know how, like, you have, if they're all $20 now, or no, they're all like what, $30 now?
Yeah, well, PC's 16.
You have like 5 streaming services that you use. I don't know how many like
let me
average streaming services people have. You're paying like hundreds of dollars. It's insane. Like on a month.
It's television. You know what I mean? Like you're like, it took them forever, but they're getting back to
cable is
it's starting
ungodly
to look
amount of
now.
money.
Yeah.
Yep. And it has ads.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're getting exactly to the place we were at. You're right.
They're getting there.
It's a good point. Although there's like hundreds of channels. It's like nobody needs that many channels.
I'm trying to find the actual breakdown of the Xbox stuff. Here we go.
I thought Microsoft had a post about it or something.
Well, I'm trying to get the
non-corporate talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. I am curious what they're trying to really smooth it over, obviously. Like, hey, we're doing you a favor with this. Like, look at the quality we can, which is hilarious because, again, like we said, the quality has been so good this year.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about, the quality? Like, the quality is already there at this price point. So obviously it's not a quality thing. It's a money thing.
It's a AI generated whatever. So some statistics. And this is from just to be made a Game Business, which I don't know, they're on Substack, but I think that they kind of pull some really good stuff. But 75 day one titles in Game Pass Ultimate represents a 50% increase over the previous year. I think these are Microsoft's things. The average Game Pass Ultimate subscriber would have to spend $550 just to buy all the games that they play in a year. So what's 30 times 12? Is it 30, right? It's $29.99. So 30 times 12, 360. Yeah. So, still a quote unquote a deal depending on what you're playing and how much you're playing.
How many games do you have to play?
Well, I mean, you'd have to play. I mean, what is it? 360. So divided by 70.
If we're being generous.
Yeah. So it'd be 19.
19 games.
Point one, or I'm sorry, hold on. No,
that's not correct.
That's not right. 70. There we go. I did that wrong. 5.
Yeah.
5 games.
So like you're getting on the edge because in previous years, I don't think.
No, you had about like 2 and you were.
I had like 2 and I was like, this is great. Now, well, again, that's the highest tier.
That's the highest tier one you could do.
The 1650, which I still think is probably worth it. I probably have to get maybe 3 games.
Yeah, well, that's so
out of it.
Let's call it 17 times 12. You're playing, so it's 204 divided by 70. So you have to play 3 games.
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah,
that's
2.9.
still doable, but you're getting to the point where if it's a bad year on Game Pass,
You are. Yeah.
it's not worth it anymore. So,
But some of this
that's tough.
So like all the games on Game Pass cost 10 grand. So if you want to just buy all the games, 10 grand. That's a throwaway number
Well,
because
yeah,
you get them
it's so
cheaper.
dumb. Yeah,
Fortnite
Doesn't
Crew
matter.
and Ubisoft Plus would cost nearly $20 a
Well,
month.
not because you can get them
separately.
cheaper, because
No one's gonna. But what I'm saying is,
No
you
one's
could,
gonna buy
you could
every
get them
game.
cheaper too. That's what I'm saying is $10,000 for all
They're
the
talking
games.
full price.
Full price,
Yeah.
like yeah. $20 you're getting for Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft. So if you're playing Fortnite, cool, like whatever.
Sure.
And let's see. Yeah, it's a 17.5% raise for Game Pass Ultimate. So I don't know. They wanted to play the included games is the most common reason for subscribing. Like obviously, like that's the number one reason.
The day one release.
It's Forbes. Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that was the selling point. Still remains the selling point.
Yeah, but-
I just think I remember you specifically asking me like, what is the price point in which this is not worth it anymore? And I think we're approaching that. At some point, you just sit there thinking to yourself, all right, what is the statistical likelihood of there being enough games that I'm interested in that are day one releases on Game Pass? Now, to be fair, maybe not everyone is looking at this service the same way I am. Maybe there are people who are like thinking about, I just want to play the old Fallout games, the old Gears games. I want to have access to those games that I love and just, get that nostalgia and just have, that library. I'm very focused on the new games, obviously, that are coming out. I think a majority of people are probably in that camp, anecdotally. But yeah, at some point you think to yourself, like, this has been a home run Game Pass year. I don't think it's going to be repeated. Especially, like, here's the thing. Think about it from a developer's perspective, right? Where it's like, you're looking at an Expedition 33, and yeah, maybe they weren't able to make that game without Game Pass. And, you can still have that debate, that argument on, is it a good thing for the industry? But if you're looking at that kind of example, you're thinking to yourself, wow, how much was left on the table if these guys found a way to do this themselves, right?
Sure.
Because my understanding of how the deals work, and I'm sure every deal is different.
They've confirmed that, yeah.
But for a small, this is their first game. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they're probably capped on the money they're going to make off of it, right? In terms of the Xbox side of it, I guess Steam is untouched. Like, they get all the revenue there. Although I don't know, because like if Microsoft
Steam still takes a cut on that too. But
they do. But yeah, you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
I don't know if Microsoft like had a hand in helping develop it, and then that I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I'm super ignorant, but I'm just saying, it's like, from what I understand of it, are you sitting there thinking like, hey, if we hit a home run, why are we going to limit ourselves on the upside on this? And that's what they might be thinking. I'm not saying that's right or wrong way to approach it. Mm-hmm. I generally, I think, lean on the side, which I think people maybe disagree with this. I think it's a net probably positive for the Game Pass for Microsoft, because I'm tending to think, is the quality going to be, would the quality have been as good as it was for Expedition 33 if they didn't have the backing of Microsoft for Game Pass?
Even quality wise. So let's
or would
use
the game have been completed?
I'm gonna go off book here, and we'll use a sport. We'll continue that sports analogy.
Not
it's like
where I expected you to go.
No, I got you. It's like Microsoft walks up to them and says, "Hey, hand us your bat," and then they hand them a bat with like a big core in it, and they say, "Use this
corked
instead."
bat.
Corked bat. Is that what they call it? Okay.
Yes.
Corked bat.
A big
And
core?
they say-
I don't think
Yeah,
you'd
like
say
isn't
it
there a
that way.
cork in the middle of the bat? Right.
There's you hollow out the middle of the bat and put a cork. Correct.
Yeah. So
Call it a corked bat.
Okay, cork. Oh, it's not cork in the bat. It's a hollow bat.
No, there's a cork in the bat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
It's a corked bat.
It's corked bat. Whatever.
What did you call it?
A bat that's corked, or a cork in
I
the
can't remember what you
core. A core.
A core bat or something.
Core corked.
Yeah, there's
Like a BB core. That's not right. Because
BB core is correct, but
yeah,
that's the opposite effect.
Yes. Anyway, what I'm saying is Microsoft gives them a bat that's cheap.
Yeah.
They give them a shot of
anabolic steroids.
Sure, little testosterone.
Yep.
And they say, all right, have at it.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. So it's like, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm
at
not
some
saying
point,
that they're having a hand in the pot.
Right, but what I'm saying is like Expedition 33, regardless if it's a good game or not, there are plenty of good games on the system that people just don't play because, you know, like, and even my cousin was like, oh, you got to play this game or Bramble or whatever. And it's like, they never would have played it in a million years if it wasn't just like on the service.
Yeah, it's giving exposure to, exactly.
Right.
That's a
the
good point
thing too, and I would have to double check this because I'm fairly certain they included streaming in every platform now. So originally, Ultimate was the only tier that included streaming games, right?
Okay.
Now all of them do it. Now, granted, Essential would be like, oh, you can stream games, but then like Premium is you can stream a little bit faster, and then Ultimate is like, oh, the streaming.
What does that mean though?
So if I want to play Xbox on my Samsung television, I just download the Xbox app, and now that's an Xbox.
I've heard that it's not very good though.
Not right now, but that's the
Well, that's what you're paying for right now.
Well, 100%. But what I'm saying is, eventually, it will get to that point. So when we're talking 10 years from now, do I believe that streaming 10 years from now is going to be like the thing? Absolutely, I do. Do I think that Microsoft is going to spend more and more on the handhelds and on the mobile stuff and on making just everything Xbox and being everywhere? Yes, I do. Do I think that they're going to have an Xbox in 10 years, like a console? Maybe not. Or if it is, it's going to be like a little, Apple TV looking box that just streams it anyway. I think that's probable. And this is just laying the groundwork of like, you're going to get people where it's like, they're going to be relying on it. Just like I'm relying on Netflix instead of going to the Red Box or going to a store and buying a DVD or whatever it is. That's just the way things are going to be. We are going digital. That's like, we're doing it. Even though people are railing against Nintendo and everything else, we're going digital. It's going to happen. PlayStation Pro doesn't have a disc drive, right?
Right.
PlayStation 6.
Although I think you can get
you can buy an
extension.
Sure, you can pay more money for that to get the disc drive.
Right.
But they are doing everything in their power to dissuade you from going physical.
Yeah.
PlayStation 6, I bet you any money, does not come with a disc drive.
I thought they talked about that. And they said something about how they want to include it.
Sure. They want to include it. And in 3 years when it comes out or 4 years when it comes out, I'm just telling you, I would put money that it doesn't.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. I mean, that's the way the world's going.
So when you're looking at the landscape of it, what's going to happen is Microsoft rips off the Band-Aid now. They say, hey, we think our service is worth $30. And everyone's railing against them and hating it and doing all this other stuff.
Right.
This is what they did with Xbox Live. And everyone hated Xbox Live. Well, people would rail against Xbox Live because, well, PlayStation's free. Why do we have to pay for Xbox Live? And it was this, you get what you pay for type of thing.
Right.
And now Microsoft is laying the foundation again where, over the next, we'll call it 10 years, whatever, 5 years till the next Xbox. Yes, they're going to take their lumps. They're going to take the beating now and everything else. Oh, Microsoft's $30. PlayStation's only $18. That's basically free comparatively, right? And then they're going to get into this new... Well,
not really, but
no. But like what I'm saying is like
less,
it's half the price, whatever.
Sure.
And you're gonna get to this. You're gonna get.
That's how you get into trouble, Tyler.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is like you're gonna get to this point. I'm trying to 360 PS3 era type of thing.
I gotcha.
You're gonna get to the point where PlayStation is going to play catch up. Sony's going to play catch up.
Yep.
They're going to have to make the jump now,
right?
But they're going to be doing the jump when it's the most pivotal, right? So like right now we're doing the jump, they're taking it. They have the best year that they've had for Game Pass in terms of like quality of games, subscribers, whatever, without, seeing official numbers. And take the lumps now, get people fine with it.
Yep.
And then when everyone else catches up to you and gets maybe to like the market thing, they can either be right within everyone else and it's just normal whatever, but they already have the infrastructure, they already have everything ready to go.
Right.
Hey, we're not raising prices. That evil corporation Sony are, whatever. Or even better, they can stay at this price point and they can just stay the quote unquote cheaper option for better stuff or whatever. Because now Sony's going to have to match them, and Sony isn't going to be giving away their first party games. If you take what they have, they could, lots can change over the course of years. But I think it's a big, I don't even know if it's a big gamble because I could, if it was me, I could see it, I could see it happening. But my thing is, I think people are giving them a lot of crap, and I think people like to get angry about it. And I think that, yes, people unsubscribe and do whatever, and then the moment Call of Duty comes out and everyone resubscribes because it's either pay $70 or buy your subscription with they'll probably give like, here's a skin or here's a Nicki Minaj or whatever, like whatever. I think that mixed with the handheld coming out and mixed with streaming getting better, I still think it's their kind of world to lose. They are in a much better position for where the future is going to be over Sony and Nintendo and everything else. I don't know.
It's an interesting take. I don't see it. I don't think the quality's been there.
Sure.
When Xbox Live came out, they were at the top of their field. Their first party titles were great. Their consoles were great, competing. It's cutting edge. Yeah, if the quality's there and they can back it up 100%, they can define the landscape, like you're saying in your example. I think it's a good example if they can execute. I think Microsoft has shown in recent years that they're not capable of executing.
I think they can execute. It's the infrastructure. Like Microsoft is a huge player in that. Sony is not, in terms of cloud-based stuff and things like that.
Right.
AI is going to only make that more so. And I think that...
I just don't think Microsoft is leading the way in that space. They're involved. They're heavily involved. I don't think they're leading the way. I wouldn't say that they have the highest quality.
Well,
when you think of this infrastructure.
Who do you think does? Google? Because Google tried getting into the game space and they failed miserably.
Not the game space, but if you're talking about the streaming space, there's so many other companies that are way ahead of Microsoft.
Sure, but then Microsoft can buy them. I guess what I'm saying is like
Microsoft can buy Netflix?
Oh, I bet they could.
Netflix is getting big.
Not Microsoft big.
No, but
right, but what I'm saying is like they are not afraid to make big moves like that if they need it. What I'm saying is I don't think they do. I think if Microsoft decided, hey, our big eye of Gates is going to turn towards streaming games, they could stand that up. I don't think they would.
The money's not there anymore. The money's not in gaming anymore.
Not. Well, I don't know if I disagree with that, but I think.
Definitely. I mean, you think it is
money in gaming? Absolutely.
No.
Money is more in gaming now than it's ever been
compared to other sectors.
Sure, but what I'm saying is
they're focusing on.
But what I'm saying is Microsoft can start bridging gaps.
Let me put it to you this way: do you think Nvidia is focusing on their gaming division anymore? Absolutely not.
Like, what do you mean?
They're focused on the AI applications, the AI technology. That's where all the money is these days.
Sure, but you can if
you can adapt that for gaming, but that's not the primary purpose. Like nobody is putting the spotlight on gaming anymore.
But what you can do is if adapting AI for games, right? Like all it like I'm oversimplifying it, but it's like
I think so.
It's servers. It's the capacity. It's the ability. Like it's the infrastructure of it.
Like I said, it comes down to the quality, the experience.
Sure.
Xbox Live executed flawlessly.
But you're not
near flawlessly.
But you're not going to
get... The experience of it was why I think they won that era.
But you're not going to get experience, period, if you don't have the infrastructure. I'm not saying Microsoft's experience is perfect.
Well, this is all theoretical, though.
100%.
Right?
But I'm saying is, like, I can see that being the direction that we go.
Look, I understand what you're saying. I can see that direction as well. You're probably right in terms of that's where they're going to try to go. Again, my contention is I don't have faith in them currently to deliver a good product because I haven't seen a good product from I don't know. Look. Again, I'm totally ignorant. I don't know anything about anything. But I feel like you can tell when businesses are clicking, when they're getting it, when they're understanding their consumer, they're understanding, what they need to deliver to, be at a high standard. And I don't when's the last time they've done that? When's the last time we said wow, dude, Microsoft's really just in the lead here when it comes to gaming? It's Game Pass is good.
Yeah.
But it's like a secondary factor, right? Like they're like, all right, all these, we're snagging some of these good games. Some of them are hits, some of them are misses. Like, yeah, we crushed it this year. Yeah. But how many years do we have, our Redfalls or whatever, where it's like just totally whiffed?
Well, you're looking at first party though, too. So that's
there is no first party anymore.
Exactly.
Halo's dead.
Exactly.
Gears is dead.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, I have more faith in Halo than Gears.
Well, at least Gears has a game coming out.
Yeah, but Infinite was at least not horrible.
Yeah. Well, that's why. But what I'm saying is if you take the money that Microsoft is getting from Game Pass,
yeah,
and put it up against the money that Sony is getting from their first party titles. Because that's like let's call it like that's what they're focusing on.
But we actually don't know how much Microsoft's getting from Game Pass.
We don't. But what I'm saying is it's got to be more.
Why does it have to be more?
Because like however many millions of people that are playing Game Pass and paying for Game Pass, it's not the same number as like how many copies of like God of War were sold.
A lot.
A lot, not Game Pass.
Millions?
A lot. Sure, millions, but like
10 million?
Sure, there's more. How many Game Pass? Isn't it 30 million or something? How many Game Pass?
I don't think I don't recall seeing those numbers.
They put it out
There's
there.
Speculation,
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like who knows? Like Microsoft, isn't it curious? Like, wouldn't you think that if they were really smashing it with Game Pass, they would release the numbers?
Yeah, probably. But like again,
so what is that? I don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it's a monthly model. I wouldn't go. All right, let me put it this way. I could see them making more than Sony in their first party. I could see that. That's realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say that's a slam dunk. I don't know. It felt like you're presenting it as like this is just probably true. I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, think about all the really good first party titles. I mean, Ghosts is going to do great. Well, God of War. You have
what would you say the best Sony game recently?
You have Horizon. You have Spider-Man. You know, right there. I mean, that's millions and millions of copies sold, right?
You'd think.
You got the DLC. You know, all the extras, which is probably obviously not as much
11
as the base
million.
game.
11 million units
For Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think God of War also did double-digit millions.
Sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is those are like those one-time things where when you get the subscription going, that's where it's just like you're just getting it. Like because it's like right. Here's the thing, and again, I'm taking leaps here, but to make Game Pass worth it for like us, it's like okay, you have to have 3 games. Yeah, it's $70. So it's like okay, here's your God of War, your Spider-Man, and your Horizon or whatever. There's your 3.
Right.
Okay, now it's even.
Well, all right. If you look at this from a holistic perspective. It's all right. Console sales, PS5 undoubtedly wins that.
I don't know. Yes, I think overall, but not as handedly.
All right, let me just lay it out. Maybe I'm not going to speculate on his winning, but it's console sales, it's first party titles, development, all that. It's game or PlayStation does have their own subscription model. Mm-hmm. Obviously, not as popular. I said I wouldn't speculate. I would assume it's not as popular as Game Pass. But that's still revenue that like they do have that monthly model that they're getting, right? And they leaned into the retro games kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know how successful it was, but you have to compare the whole landscape. So it's not just first party titles versus Game Pass subscriptions. There's obviously other streams.
The only reason I was comparing those two is Microsoft has made it clear that Game Pass is what their strategy is. Like they want you to play.
Yeah.
Games anywhere. It doesn't matter about Xbox. It's they're one big happy family.
It's the only thing that's been working for them.
100%. So and Sony is like our first party games are our thing. We don't need anybody else. We make good games. This is our
I think
strategy.
they're in a tough spot because we're starting to see that
you can't.
The direction is
turn them out.
Yeah, you got to go on everything.
Yeah,
like that's what Square was saying. They've been saying that a lot.
Yep.
In preparation for their third game.
Yep.
For Final Fantasy series 7. I think that's the direction. So I think they're in trouble. I'm not saying that Sony's in a great place.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
That every single player game you put, and look, they've been making good games. I'm about to play Yotai. I can't wait to play that. But it's a lot of pressure when you put something out like Concord, and suddenly that's a loss.
Right. Yep.
And Microsoft does not make great first party games, but they just buy up all the other studios, and now. We kept saying, hey, Microsoft, where's the games? Where's the games? Where's the games? And now it's like, okay, here's, 2024, 25. Wow, are we in 25?
Yeah.
25. Here's 2025. Look at all the games.
Right,
and it's just like, holy crap. Like
you said, it's good timing, kind of, for them. I do feel like...
I'm saying if you're going to beat someone, beat it after they just had a very good year.
I don't know. I think there's a couple different philosophies there. Maybe like you could try to ride the wave of this, or you can try to just take the hit now while you're in the good graces. Hopefully it's not too much, and then you're ahead of the game in the future. I get that. I think it comes down to execution. I understand what the strategy is. I mean, it makes sense to me. It seems like the direction they're going as well. But if you don't have, if it doesn't work well,
oh yeah, I'm like,
you're screwed.
Well, that's like literally anything you do in life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how long were we hearing about Borderlands 4? Look how great this game is. It's going to be. We're going back to our roots. You always hear that. It's going to be great. It's Borderlands again. It's going to be awesome, and then it doesn't run.
Yeah.
And the foundation's there. The idea is there. The game is fun when it works. But if you don't execute on the fundamentals, it doesn't matter.
But here's the thing: like, to play online, you have to have Game Pass. There's not an Xbox Live. Xbox Live is there. So like, you're gonna be subscribed no matter what.
If you're a console player,
correct.
But we're not gonna have in your world. We're not gonna have consoles anymore.
Well, everything is. If you want to play like together, with that, like you're going to have a subscription. Yeah, like
subscription. Yeah.
Right. Console is kind of like loose because I think you do have to have that subscription because anything streaming at that point you have to have. So PC doesn't have the streaming, but like that's why it's on a smaller tier. If I recall correctly, you think
the subscription model will come to PC eventually? Because like we're not going to get rid of
if you want to stream it. If you want to stream, you will have to.
Well, we're not going to get rid of personal computing.
Correct. Yeah. So if you have a computer and you're good and like, let's say you have the Ally, right?
Yeah.
And you want to download it native to your device.
Well, I'm talking years from now.
Yeah, sure.
So you're saying this will still be an option
for PC?
Yeah.
Like, but what I'm saying is there's a difference. What I think is going to happen is the handhelds are not going to be, oh, look at this Ally. It can run whatever natively on the thing.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be...
This is just a screen.
Exactly. It's going to be like the PlayStation Portal
that's
just streaming it, and then you're going to have to pay the higher tier because you're paying for the streaming.
Yeah, I guess my point is, like, as far as I'm aware, people are still going to have computers.
Yeah, and they'll still pay to
do, like, regular things.
And they'll pay the non-streaming one if they want to keep that. You know what I mean?
That.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is...
dystopian future.
You get in there, and... people are already paying for that thing, and then it's like, okay, well, like, if I just pay $10 a month more, now I can play all these day one titles, or I can and I get Chipotle for 3 months or whatever it is, whatever extra little goodies they give you.
Tekken.
I'm just saying, like, I can see it, and if you're gonna do it, I know we've already beat this to death, but like if you're gonna do it, do it when you've had the best year in Game Pass. Do it right before Call of Duty. Do it right during holiday.
I think Call of Duty's like that's not a good leg to stand on right now either.
There are people to play Call of Duty. Okay.
So
take Call of Duty off. Let's do it for Battlefield. All right.
It's not gonna be on Game Pass.
It doesn't matter about Game Pass. You can't play Battlefield with your friends unless you have the subscription
on console. Yeah, right.
So that's my whole point.
Yeah, like, I got you.
And technically, EA, which I don't, it's a lower version of EA Play, so I don't know if Battlefield's part of that. But God. Like, that's outside their control. But you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna like console is what we're really talking about. Like, I understand PC is its own thing. It's always gonna be kind of the Wild West, but like PC gaming really isn't in a great state right now. Like, who are you gonna say like
focus on it, right?
Yeah, like, well, it's like who are you gonna like? It's gonna be handhelds more than the best PC thing. Like, name a game that's like, oh yeah, this is the reason to buy a new system. Like, there is no game that you can buy now that's like, oh, this is the reason why I have to have a 5090. That you couldn't get a similar experience on a 3080 Ti that isn't just brute forcing something to be slightly better. You know what I mean? Like, anything that you can play there, like, even if it's Cyberpunk, now I can play Cyberpunk with ray tracing at above 60 because they finally optimized the crap out of it.
Right.
And it's like, yours will look better. It'll be like better ray tracing, different things like that.
Right.
But is it like, oh my goodness, you have to get
like the
this
next
thing.
leap
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
the jumps get shorter and shorter every iteration,
and with all the focus on handheld and streaming and all of this stuff, because that's how people are playing it.
Upscaling.
They're not going to be like, oh, how do we push better graphics? It's how do we get the current graphics in smaller form factors.
So it makes sense. I wasted all my money. Thanks, Dad.
No. This isn't a Switch. This is like a.
I was just kidding.
You can play Hades real well.
I love it.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I think it's sound.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. I just want my games to work. Want them to be affordable.
That's why just download the Xbox app on your PlayStation and play a Gears. I don't know.
Oh God. Yeah.
Also, EA was sold for $55 billion.
Yeah, the second largest sale.
Yeah. Well,
industry, minus the Blizzard.
Largest if you count like how they bought it or something. Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. I mean, it's not going to be until 2027, I heard, where it officially goes through. They got to do a lot of...
Yeah, Saudi Arabia is big on that, and it's just like a whole...
There's the oil money, man. Crazy.
People are saying that it's basically just like they're just buying goodwill at that point, and they can like...
Do you think it'll improve, EA?
No,
it'll get worse.
If anything, I think they're going to
get worse.
Yeah, well, it's like you're paying a lot of money. Like EA's not worth that. That's like 3 times what they're worth.
Sure.
So
what's the strategy then?
They're just paying for like, okay, hey, like we're gonna.
So it's going to remain the same and just.
That's what people speculate. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. I have no idea what that means. Honestly.
Fingers crossed.
I'm not a businessman,
but I don't know. That's wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
Wild time. Yeah.
Wild times.
Sorry, I know we went long.
How are we looking for on time?
I mean, we're like hour 15.
Wrap it there.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can move. We did have a top 5 plan. We might move that to next week.
I realize I only watched maybe half of the.
Maybe I'll give you some time to watch. I haven't watched all of them either.
Might do that.
Little foreshadowing. We're not going to reveal what the top 5 is, but there's a little teaser for you.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Well, if you made it this far, we appreciate you talking through our heated debate on Microsoft and if they're good guys.
Jeff's driving to
Jeff, I'm curious. He's texting us already, obviously,
Yeah.
but I am very curious on his thoughts. It's really funny. He'll text us.
Mm-hmm.
I have such a bad memory, which
On
I
what
feel
we talked
bad,
about,
and
yeah.
it's like he'll like yell at me or something, or pat me on the back or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just like it'll take me a minute to get there.
Yeah.
Like I know it's about the podcast. Obviously, I'm like,
Yep.
what? And sometimes I actually don't. Sometimes it's that's on me. I apologize. Like I'm like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
And it's like he texted me. Actually, no, that was about something else. I take that back. But yes, I'm an old slow idiot these days. It's crazy. Anyways, you made it that far. Thanks.
Yeah.
Check us out, couchcompany.games. We're gonna be here, same time, same place next week. Thanks for joining us on the couch. Peace.